What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully y'all doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and or my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Cancer. But real quick, everybody, let me just fix something real fast before we get started. Thank you all very much. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get it started and see what we got going on. Starting out here with the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got rolling up in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to get our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on. I just got a couple of jumbled cards real quick, so bear with me, y'all. I would greatly appreciate it. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Fool in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Five of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Hermit in reverse. And then lastly for you, Cancerian, all reversals across the board, we do have here the Hierophant in the reverse position. So Cancerian, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, Fool in reverse here all the way to the the Five of Pentacles. Kind of feels to me like you're in a space here where you're not really wanting to take a leap of faith, or you're not really wanting to go through with something. Kind of looks to me like you're over it. I feel like you were wanting to do something for a while, but it's going to change here for you. It's kind of like you're over something. I don't think you really want to do something anymore in regards to when you previously did. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with Hermit in reverse, which means that you're now kind of redirecting your energy into something else. This also could represent, though, that you're kind of going back and forth. It could represent kind of a Two of Pentacles moment for a few of you, where sometimes you want to do something, other times you don't, and it's kind of a bit of an ongoing cycle. It's like you're running around in a circle. Looking at the outcome that's present, though, we do have here the Hierophant in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse here, Cancer, is indicating a lack of commitment. So Cancer, I feel here for you that you're kind of, I think it's more of a Two of Pentacles moment, at least from what I'm feeling in my perspective. It could be, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I do feel here for you that you're kind of like on and off about something. Like there's sometimes you want something, other times you don't. And it seems to be very repetitive of going around in this cycle, constantly not being able to settle down, not being able to pick and choose, not being able to be decisive. You know, Spirit here right now intuitively is saying, so long as you are decisive, success will follow you. But so long as you are indecisive, you will find yourself in an endless cycle. So that's what I feel coming into play here for you, Cancer. Universe is kind of trying to say here for you, or your guides, whatever you want to call it, it's trying to say here for you that it's time to be decisive. It's time to stop going back and forth on that hamster wheel and being plunged into an inevitable repetitive cycle of always being in and out, and basically bringing you into more of kind of like a stagnant place, right? Because if you're constantly on and off about something, it means no action is being taken. And if no action is being taken, it means stagnancy is what's being represented here. So Cancer, I feel like for your next 24 hours, it is time to get decisive. It's time to figure out what you really want. And it's time, most importantly, to commit to what you want to do. The more that you keep being indecisive, the more you're going to keep running around in a repetitive cycle, and the more stagnant you're going to be. So if you want to really break out of that stagnancy, it's absolutely time here to be decisive and to figure things out and to commit to whatever it is you desire. All right, Cancer? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Enchanted Cottage, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. How are you? I hope you're well. All right, everybody, so we started out here with the water signs for today. So we're going to go ahead and keep it light. We're just going to do water, fire, air, earth. I do want to mention to everybody today, I'm not feeling the best. My stomach's kind of fucked up today. So I don't know why. Maybe it was the fast food I ate last night, because I haven't had fast food in a while, but my stomach ain't feeling that great. So I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit quicker than usual throughout today's daily reading. So don't mind me. I'm just going to do my best to kind of power through this. So thank you for tuning in. It's appreciated. And thank y'all for your patience with me today. So we started out with water. We're going to jump on into the fire now. And let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leos. All right. What do we got going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo peeps, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what is up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the High Priestess in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, Devil in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Page of Wands reversed, and then looking at the outcome, Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so Cancer had all reversals across the board as well. It seems to me like you're tuning up in that energy as well. Let me see if I can shuffle this deck a little better. Maybe my shuffling might not be that great, but hey, however the cards come out is how they come out, right? So Leo, let's talk about it. Setting foot into your next 24 hours, we got here High Priestess reversed, we got here Devil reversed. It kind of feels to me that right now, energy of ignoring your intuition is what I'm getting. Anytime you see the High Priestess in reverse, it usually represents there's something your intuition's trying to say to you, but chances are you're ignoring it. Having a look at the current energy being the Devil in reverse usually represents that you need to release something or it's time to let something go. So I almost kind of feel like it's almost like, how do I say this? By releasing something, Leo, you're avoiding what your intuition's trying to tell you. Your intuition's almost trying to say you're letting go of something too easily, or you're kind of dismissing something that's a very important or key factor in your life. I don't know why that's what I'm getting, but that's what I'm getting. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Page of Wands reversed, it's about taking your energy and taking your interest off of someone or something and looking at the outcome here, Ace of Cups reverse, it's about detaching yourself emotionally. So Leos, it kind of seems to me like your spirit guides are trying to tell you just by completely detaching from something, especially something that maybe you care about or something that needs to be addressed, isn't going to be the answer or the key to your issue. It seems to me that by completely releasing something and instantaneously letting it go without processing it is actually just numbing yourself, and numbing yourself right now is not going to work out for you in the long term. So if you're a Leo and you're numbing yourself to something in your life, I don't know if this is exactly what your story is, but if it is for any of you, numbing yourself is not the right idea in order to really heal and let go of something. It seems to me like the more that you choose to take attention off of what you're feeling emotionally and the more that you start to detach and become emotionally unavailable is the worse that you're going to feel in the long term, because eventually this feeling will come back up again, and when it does, it's going to be pretty hard to avoid. So if you're a Leo right now, I think intuitively you know that you shouldn't shut out your emotions at this time, but you're doing it because you don't really feel like feeling them. And everybody knows, and I'm always going to say it because I say it all the time in my YouTube videos, that the more you shut things out without addressing them, the worse you're going to feel at the end of the day. You know, when it comes towards feelings and emotions, they're there for a reason. We're supposed to feel them. We're supposed to process them. And in due time, by feeling, you're inevitably healing. You know, that's where I came up with the term feeling is healing, because the more you feel, the more you'll heal. And if you continue to kind of avoid and sweep things under the carpet, eventually that carpet's going to get way too full, way too messy, and it's going to be impossible to clean. And that kind of translates to it's going to be pretty hard to heal when you got a lot of baggage. So Leo, I feel like for your next 24 hours, if you notice that you're kind of becoming emotionally unavailable or kind of, you know, throwing things under the carpet, not really addressing certain types of emotions or experiences that need to be addressed, it would probably be within your best interest. And at least within my best advice, it would be best to focus and to really tap into what you're dealing with emotionally. Instead of bottling things up, it's better to confront it than to run away from it. And you can run away from it, but I just don't advise it, because I've been a person who has run away from my own feelings and my own emotions for God knows how many times, and it never really worked in my favor. Instead, it really sucked in the end, and it made healing 10 times more harder. So the more that you confront what you're dealing with in the present moment, in the current moment, I think that that's going to be within your best interest, but it is always up to you, right? Because you guys do have free will, but that's my advice. And my warning is heed this warning. The more you run away from it, man, the much harder it's going to be to heal in the long term. All right, Leos, take it if it resonates. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, diving on into the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Gemini, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Messages for Team Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini people, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the 10 of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing dealing with, we do got here the King of Wands. And then looking at the outcome for you, Gemini, we do have here the Hangman. So Gemini, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We got here 9 of Pentacles all the way to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Showing up for your 94 hours, I think that you're doing a lot better on your own than in your environment. Kind of feels to me like that's what it's coming about, or that's what it's talking about. It's like, I feel better just being on my own right now than being around other people or being around my environment. So I'm not sure what your environment is. 10 of Pentacles reversed could represent your family. It could represent your friends. It could represent relationships. It could represent your job. Whatever it is, you feel like you're better off without it. So you feel better off without a certain environment in your life. Having a look at what you're dealing with, you are dealing with the King of Wands. King of Wands is an energy of being very passionate about something and also moving in that direction of passion. So I feel like for many of you, your environment's getting to the point where it's not serving you. And you're noticing that if I continue to stay in said environment, the more stagnant I'm going to be. So I know where I want to go. I know where I want to move. I know what direction I want to take, what path I want to take. So in your next 24 hours, it's kind of about getting out of that environment that doesn't suit you and starting to align yourself with the environment that you know will. So let's say right now that your current working environment is just not standard for you anymore. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's just something that doesn't make you happy, but you know where you would be happy. You know where you feel you would fit in. This is about starting to detach yourself from that working environment and starting to get into alignment with a new one, aka putting in the 2 weeks at your job and starting to apply to the jobs that you know that you would fit into. You know, same thing when it comes towards a certain crowd of people you're around. If you're around people who are very drama filled, very toxic, constantly explaining negativity or constantly, you know, just putting negative energy out there, but you have other people that you could associate with who you feel are more positive, more kind, more loving, more welcoming, it's like, I'm going to distance myself from the people who I feel are riddled with drama and are filled with negativity. And I'm going to start to hang around with the people who I feel are positive, more welcoming, more wholesome, more enjoyable to be around, more quality type of friends, right? So it's basically your next 24 hours isolating from the environment that don't serve you anymore and moving into the environment that does. All right, Gemini, love that for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air, going on now into the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the birthday peeps. What do we got going on here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs for Virgo? Messages for Team Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. I want to let my beautiful Virgo peeps know that happy birthday, or I want to say happy birthday to you. I hope you're having yourselves a fantastic birthday and a fantastic season. All right, Virgo, we're going to get one last shuffle and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the 2 of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here into your current energy, we do got here the Queen of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here 2 of Cups in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, we do have here the Justice in the reverse position. So Virgo, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Oh, wrong camera. Sorry about that, y'all. In your next 24 hours, Virgo, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse here to the Queen of Wands in reverse. What I would say here for you is that you're definitely in a period of time where you're kind of, you know, 2 of Pentacles, you're thinking about something. I feel like you're a little indecisive. I think that that's what's showing up here the most. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse usually represents not really feeling totally in your power. It kind of represents feeling like your shine is a little bit dimmed. So I don't really feel like you're all that expressive. You're all that in your power. You kind of feel a little dimmed down. Having a look at what you're dealing with the 2 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse tends to represent feeling disconnected. So I feel like Virgo, you're kind of detached from yourself. You're a little disconnected from yourself here in the next 24 hours. I'm not sure exactly why you're so disconnected, but looking at the outcome here, it's kind of left you to feel pretty unbalanced. Justice in reverse. Not really feeling all that balanced out and well-rounded. So I don't know exactly what's triggering you to feel this way, Virgo. It could be that full moon in Pisces we just had recently. It could be a multitude of things. Could be astrology shit. Could be personal things going on in your life. But I think that you're kind of in this space right now where I just don't really feel that connected to me, and I don't feel that enthusiastic, and I don't feel that connected, you know? And I find when I feel this way, when I'm not really feeling myself and when I'm not really feeling connected and when I feel super detached, that usually it has to do with something in my life I'm not realizing or picking up on. And what I like to do in situations like this is I like to start to reconnect with myself in a manner of checking in with myself emotionally. So it's about checking in with your feelings. It's about understanding what you've been feeling recently, what's been going on, what's been bothering you, what's been making you happy, what's been frustrating you, what's been making you laugh. It's about looking at everything you've been dealing with and kind of going through this emotional breakdown to figure out where you're at. And just by doing that alone, it's going to automatically start to enable you to reconnect with yourself. But it's also going to start to pick up with what turned you off in the first place, what made you feel so detached, because you'll see what the problem symptom is, right? So I would say just dive deep into your emotions in the next 24 hours. If you're not really feeling all that enthusiastic, if you're not really feeling like yourself, the more you kind of dive deep into your emotions, the more you're going to come to terms with what's dimming your shine. Like, what is making me right now not feel so good, or not feel enthusiastic, or not feel like me? Because once you get down to the bottom of it, you'll see what's been dimming your shine. And then it's like, okay, now that we got that all figured out, what can I do to make things better? What can I do right now to have a better positive perspective? Or what could I do better right now to make myself feel better overall? You know, so really tap in with yourself, check in with yourself here, and I think you'll get the answers that you need. Okay. I feel like Virgo readings lately, especially during your season, man, have been pretty fucking intense. I'm sorry for the Virgos, man. You guys must hate me or hate watching my channel. I mean, I feel like Virgo messages lately haven't been the most positive, and I'm sorry if it's been that way. Definitely not something I have control over. You know, whatever comes out, and I do hope you're having a lovely and wonderful season. But we also are in a retrograde energy right now, Mercury retrograde, and I think that anytime Mercury's in retrograde, it always kind of throws things at us that we need to confront and that we need to face in that time. And it's so important to recognize that, you know, Mercury likes to kind of throw out what needs to be addressed and shove it in our face. And if we ignore it, Mercury is more persistent. And if we pay attention to what needs to be addressed, then we get to work through a lot of things that are dimming our shine overall. So I think that with Mercury being in retrograde here for you, it's really about having to confront what's dimming your shine in order for you to just move forward in life and to be at ease, you know? All right, Virgo, take that how that resonates to you. Much love to you. And I hope you're still having yourselves a fantastic season. Julia says, I feel like I'm watching a podcast. So cool with the mic closer. Yeah. I've wanted to like have my audio quality improve like significantly for a super long time. This is going to get very technical for some of y'all. But basically I've been wanting to make like more of an investment into my audio quality. So today and yesterday I've been working on that. I usually had my mic further out because this is not a dynamic microphone. This is a condenser microphone, meaning that it'll pick up sound basically most of the time from the front of the microphone, but it can pick up sound from the side of the microphone, from the back of the microphone, and it's very sensitive, right? So this type of microphone is super sensitive, which means it's good in certain aspects. What I want this microphone to pick up is I want it to pick up the tarot card shuffling. I want it to pick up the sound of the cards as well as the sound of my voice. If I had something like more of a dynamic microphone, that would be more where it would pick up the sound that's coming right in front, but it wouldn't pick up the side, it wouldn't pick up the back, and it would probably have less sound when it comes towards like the environment or the background noise, such as the card shuffling and things of that nature, where there's a pro in it, there's a con in it, you know? So just keep that in mind. I when it comes towards certain types of microphones, but yeah, I've been on a microphone binge, guys, lately, because I was like, I love this mic. I'm trying to tweak it to perfection. I've really been working on my audio game. So yeah, there's other microphones in mind that I would love to get, especially XLR microphones. There's one in mind that I do have that's incredibly expensive, but that's more podcasty style. The thing about tarot is that even though we're having a little bit more of a podcasty moment together, there's other sounds I'd like to be picked up as well, and that really adds to the experience, right? If you just heard my voice but you barely heard any shuffling or you barely heard any of the cards and things of that nature, it'd probably take away from the experience. So yeah, I've been working on my audio game. I think I tweaked it to the perfection that I enjoy, for sure. And yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool for sure. It does feel a little more podcasty, which I like. It's a little more intimate, which is fun. All right. Anyways, guys, sorry for nerding out on y'all. Really appreciate everybody who just sat through my little rant, my little nerd rant. I should get back into podcasting too. I've wanted to, but I just don't know what the fuck to talk about. I really don't. When it comes towards podcasting, I would be open to like going on other people's podcasts if that's what somebody would want, or talking to people in general, but I don't know what I would talk about personally if I was doing my own podcast show again. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, baby, moving on forward, we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the day. We're going to move on into the second batch, which is going to be now with the water signs, and we'll see what's going on here with the Pisces, all right? All right, baby. So let's see what we got going on. What do we got showing up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, we're going to grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the world in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a fixed sign such as an Aquarius, Taurus, a Scorpio, or potentially a Leo. Having a look here into your current energy, we do got here the Page of Wands. Having a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Tower in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, we do have here the Nine of Swords. So Pisces, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We got the world in reverse here all the way to the Page of Wands. Kind of feels to me for you, Piscean, that you're definitely you're still pretty interested in something, because the world in reverse means that a cycle has not yet come to a closing. So it means that there's still an interest, there's still something on your mind. Having a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Tower, which the Tower could represent avoidance, especially when it's in the reverse position. So it feels to me like you've been avoiding something, but the truth is that you're still interested. And with the outcome that's present being the Nine of Swords, I think it frustrates you that you're interested, but sometimes you can't fight the feelings that you have. Now, I'm not sure entirely, Piscean, what it is that you're fighting right now. Maybe you like somebody that you don't want to like. Maybe you're interested in a person you don't want to be interested in. Maybe you're interested in a career field you don't want to be interested in. There is something that you have an interest and connection to that you wish you didn't. Now, for the reasoning on why you say you wish you didn't, I'm not sure exactly why. It could be maybe the way that other people perceive it. It could be the way society looks at it. It could be how people in your life have their own personal feelings towards it. But I think that when it comes down to having to embrace your feelings, it also comes down to having to embrace truth. It's very important to recognize that what we truly feel is important, and it should be validated. I think that the more you invalidate yourself due to the opinions of others, or due to the opinions of society, or due to whatever other kind of reasoning, is the more that you're going to make yourself unhappy. I think it's super important to recognize that your interests and what your value is and what you are invested in is important. And I think that for any Pisces right now that is still interested in something, but you're avoiding it for whatever reasoning it might be, I think the interest is more important than whatever else is in the way. You know, somebody was saying, I have a project in mind, but I don't go for it because it requires a lot of work, unpleasant work. Sure, I get that 100%. But I think that sometimes too, knowing the outcome of doing all the hard stuff and knowing that working for what you're really interested in and getting to see that result is so worth it to go through the hard times. Like, it's so worth it to climb the freaking crazy intense mountain just to be able to get at the top and see the view. So I've been in moments like that too, right? Like, I knew getting into YouTube, right? Like I've had a lot of channels, guys. I'd never just had only CancerMoonsTarot. Like, I have done YouTube since I was 12 years old. I knew it was going to be hard work to make it a business and to also make it a job and a reality for me. I knew it was going to be hard work to not, you know, like to draw in an audience and to do stuff. And it took a lot to learn. It took a lot of work to do everything that I needed to do in order to get the success that I've gotten. But getting the success that I've gotten was like all worth the hard work, you know? So I feel like it's important too, especially for anybody else who has that perspective that Morgan was mentioning in the comment section. Like, it's worth it for the end result, you know? Even if you have to go through the hard times, fucking do it, because what you get out of it is awesome. All right, so Pisces, that's what I got in store here for you. Do take it how it resonates, if it resonates to you. By the way, there was 2 donations real quick, so let me go ahead and say a proper thank you. Real quick, thank you so much from Rastafari Ann for the 99 cents. Appreciate that so much, my love. And Pisces Love 5, thank you for the 199. Thanks as always, Aunt. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you as well. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your donations, guys. It means a lot. Julia mentions, my motto in life is I'd rather fail doing something rather than doing nothing and succeed. Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather fail in life doing something than not doing anything at all. Period. I think that the more you don't do anything, the more boring life is, and life is literally for the taking. Life is for experiences, you know? That's what I always say life is all about. Like, life is literally all about experiences. We are having the human experience. We absolutely deserve to have as many experiences as possible and say fuck it and do shit, you know? I think that we worry too much sometimes. I think that we fear too much sometimes. But the truth is that I don't know what'll happen to me tomorrow. I don't know what'll happen to me after I do exit this world. I don't know if, you know, I will reincarnate or if there's a heaven or if there's a hell. But what I do know right now is that I have this life right the fuck in front of me. And if I don't do anything about it, I'm just going to be wasting so much potential of what I could have done, you know? So just throwing that out there. By the way, I love you, JD. Holy shit. Thank you so much, JD, for the 8888. Dude, appreciate the hell out of you. Hope you're having a magical day. No electrical problems, no lost packages or stubbed toes. And if you aren't, I hope you find a way to smile and have a great day. I don't know why I felt like saying all that, but it's the twins speaking for me. Shout out to JD with that collective message. Really beautiful message. Yeah, hopefully nobody's having a Mercury retrograde full day. And I hope you're all having a fun time. And most importantly, hopefully today nobody's having any stub toes. Stub toes suck. So does stepping on a Lego. I don't know if any of you ever did that, but I used to love my Legos as a kid, and stepping on them was like excruciating pain. All right, but nonetheless though, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. JD, thank you again for your generosity. Really friggin' appreciate it. You are awesome. You are the GOAT. All right, so we finished up our water, diving back on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords. You could be connecting here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the moon in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the 10 of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome for you, Aries, we do have here the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So Aries, setting foot into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, I hit the circle, so I think we're going to keep the circle up over here. I was supposed to hit my other setting just to show the camera alone, but hi, I'm going to be here with the second camera. So Aries, coming into your next 24 hours, Six of Swords here all the way to the moon card in the reverse position. Kind of feels to me like right now you are moving forward, but you're moving forward in the sense of something is no longer dragging you down on an emotional level. So it looks to me like you've moved forward in life, but there is nothing dragging you back down. It's like this weightlessness type of energy. So you feel very weightlessness. You feel very weightless, okay, Aries? Moving into your next 24 hours. It feels good, man, to move on forward without any kind of baggage or any kind of like emotional setback. Having a look at what you're dealing with, you are dealing with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles energy coming into play here for you is that energy of feeling like you have it all, but also being incredibly stable. So I feel like for your next 24 hours, Aries, you're incredibly comfortable. I'm definitely feeling comfortability. I think that you are moving past something massive, something that was a trauma for some of you or a very big emotional setback. And as you're moving on from it, I just feel great. I feel comfortable. I feel content. And looking at the outcome that's present, Page of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reverse is pretty interesting to me because Page of Wands reverse could mean like a lack of passion, but it also could mean too like a lack of interest for new things. And I think that sometimes that's a good thing. Like sometimes it's a good thing to not have an interest in any other new type of stuff. Sometimes it's nice to just be totally content where you are. So not only am I feeling a comfortability aspect with you, Aries, for your next 24 hours, but I'm very much so feeling an energy of contentment for you, which is really, really enjoyable and really, really nice to see for you. So Aries, whatever you're throwing out over here, whatever you're moving on from here, and whatever emotional setbacks no longer present for you, it's nice. You've reached a place of contentment, which is pretty friggin' awesome. I love that for you. Really, really cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did finish up our beautiful and amazing fire, hopping back on into our air signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? By the way, for the 151 viewers in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys make my day all the time, and I'm more than happy if I can give back in any sort of way that I can. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to gather this last shuffle, and we'll see what information we have in store here for you. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Cups. You could be dealing with a air sign, or an air sign, hello, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here into your current energy, we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Two of Swords in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Aquarius, we do have here the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, setting foot into your next 24 hours here, Aquarius, we got the Six of Cups followed up here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What I would see here for you, or what I do see here for you, Aquarius, is that you're basically looking at your past and recognizing that you're not giving any more of your attention, any more of your energy, and any more of your investment towards it. I feel like this is about you really fully deciding to be present and fully deciding to move on forward. I just don't think that right now you want to give anything back to your past anymore. You're letting the past simply be what it is, the past. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse is that energy of like, it is a final decision. Period. And it's final. So you're making a final decision here right now at this time, Aquarius, to move on from your past and looking at the outcome that's present. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I'm not going to coddle myself is something I'm hearing for you guys as well. It's like, I don't want to coddle myself. I don't want to constantly keep making excuses for myself, saying that being so involved in my past is okay, because I'm realizing it's not okay. And it's not a good thing for me. And it's not healthy for me. And it's not benefiting me. And I need to be more stern with myself, saying it's time to keep it popping, pushing, moving forward and bring my ass right back into the present and focus on all the good shit I can create right now going forward. So that's what I see here for you. And I think that you're going to kick your ass a little bit here, Aquarius, but you're kicking your ass in a good way. And I really, really do like it for you. Sometimes you got to be stern with yourself. You know, I can be so fucking nurturing to myself, but I also know when I'm being a baby. You know, believe it or not, we can be babies sometimes. And like, I know when I'm being a little baby sometimes. All right. And I have to say when I'm nurturing myself that I should nurture myself for the right reasons, but I also shouldn't make excuses for myself when I know things should change and when I know that I should, you know, go kick ass and do something productive. Right. So I definitely have my moments where I baby myself, but I also have those moments where I got to lay down the law. I got to be stern and I got to do what I got to do without really, you know, allowing myself to be a little bit too nurtured, right? So that's how I feel sometimes. And I think that that's kind of almost the same type of alignment of energy with what's going on here for you, Aquarius. Of course, if it resonates, yes. If not, no worries. All right. But that's what I got here for you, Aqua. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did finish up our air. We finished up our water and fire, jumping on into the earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups. So you could be dealing here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here into your current energy, we do got the Five of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Capricorn, we got here the Knight of Pentacles, and then looking at your outcome, we do have here the Seven of Cups. So Capricorn, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, 10 of Cups here to the Five of Swords in reverse. Kind of feels to me here for you, Capricorn, that it's about realizing that you don't need to resist the good moments. Sometimes you just need to let yourself laugh. You need to let yourself shine. You need to let yourself live a little, Capricorn. I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy for you. Like, you're not letting yourself live a little. Maybe you've been a little too stern lately. Maybe you've been in the energy where things have just been a little bit too serious. Maybe you've just had a lot going on. Maybe you've just been hella on your shit. But it feels to me like universe is saying you got to enjoy yourself a little more, Capricorn, than how you have been recently. So I don't know if life's just been very serious. You've really been on top of things. You've been really busy. You've been just doing a lot. I'm getting the energy of it's time to slow down. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, Capricorn, we do have here the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is that energy of it's time to slow down. It's time to take a step back and to enjoy yourself and to be happy and to do things that are fulfilling and to do things that are fun and to lighten up, especially if you've just been on your serious type of vibe. Having a look at the outcome that's present, we do got here the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here says there is so much to do. There is so much out there in this world. There are so many different type of opportunities for you that you could be doing right now that could be lifting your mood, boosting your mood, and genuinely helping you live. So Capricorn, remember, man, life is about more than just surviving. It's for the living. It's for the experiencing. So right now, let's say you've been very caught up in work. You've been very caught up in taking care of your family. You've been very caught up in other things. It's like, pull back a little, slow down a little bit, live a little, do something else, be spicy, have fun. You know, if you've been busting your ass at work, all right, don't go back home to make yourself dinner. Order out. Go to a nice restaurant with the hubby. You know, do something fun that is out of this zone of all this seriousness type of energy, okay? Hopefully it makes sense to you, Capricorn. If it's not your message, my apologies, guys. But that's what I do see here for you regarding your next 24 hours. So, of course, do take it how it resonates to you. By the way, to answer anybody's questions, Divine Star was asking, what does it mean if a person has a green name? If a person has a green name, they are a member of the YouTube channel. So that's why anybody you see in green, they are channel members. Also, anybody you see with a little wrench next to them, they are moderators for the chat room. So if you ever need to refer to anything, you can refer to the moderators. They have tons of knowledge and things that they can, tons of questions they can answer for everybody, essentially, if anybody ever needs an answer or a question or an answer to a question. There you go. All right. I'm getting confused over here with my words, apparently. All right. So let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiacs. We're going to move on to the last and final batch in just a second. Going to take a quick little break over here, and we shall continue. But happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fun time. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hope all has been well. This Capricorn needs to get him out the house. Or this Pisces needs a Cap to get them out the house. Yeah. I think we all got to get out of our serious zone sometimes too, though. Like, even me personally, sometimes I'm like way too fucking focused on my work. And I love you guys. I'm being honest. Sometimes I'm way too focused on work and it's like, I need to go chill the fuck out. Like, it is 9 o'clock at night and I'm still recording and editing videos. Go fucking play a video game. Go eat dinner. You know, like sometimes I got to be stern with myself too. Because like, you know, you guys will see me on here for about an hour or 45 minutes to an hour for a daily reading, but the rest of the day I'm also working. You know, I'm editing content, I'm recording content, I'm doing all that stuff. And like sometimes, especially when it comes to work, it's like, yo, pull the fuck back and live a little, dude. That's how it is. Yeah, everybody deserves to live a little, man. We shouldn't get so stuck in just being too serious and being too involved in our stuff. You know, we gotta like go out and enjoy life. Life has a lot to offer. Julia goes, because you're a perfectionist. Absolutely. Absolutely a perfectionist. But I think that there's a nice aspect too to people being perfectionists as well. I think it's important when you're a perfectionist too to recognize that you should be content at some point. And I do think I reach contentment a lot. I think that I perfect things to the way that I like them to be, and I'm content with it, but I like the perfectionist energy where people do go above and beyond. I think that sometimes going above and beyond in your life is really important, especially for the things you love and the things you're passionate about, because it is always going to produce a quality like no other, you know? So something to throw out there, man. Shout out to the perfectionists out there, because as much of a pain in the ass as you may be to your own self, it really, really benefits you. And it benefits the quality of whatever you do and whatever it is you work on going forward. All right, baby. We're going to get one last hit in over here, and then we will continue with the rest of the readings. By the way, guys, this is not weed. Just throwing that out there. This is nicotine. I quit smoking like 4 years ago. So this is what, you know, I passed on to, unfortunately. Still a shitty habit. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue in just a sec. All right, guys, so we finished up our second batch of zodiacs. We're now going to move on to our last and final batch of the day and see what's going on. The last 4 signs. Jumping back on into our water signs, let's go ahead and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Scorpio. And before we begin, Scorpio, JD, holy freaking moly, man. Thank you for the 6666. I appreciate the fuck out of you, dude. Laugh a little, cry a little, smile a little. Absolutely. And I think that's a great motto to have in life too, man. People not only have to like lighten up sometimes when shit's too serious, but people also got to feel their fucking emotions. All right? It's okay to cry, even and especially for men out there, man. If you're a bro, if you're a dude, if you're watching this, you can fucking cry, bro. I promise you, it is one of the greatest feelings out there as well to release all that energy. So just throwing that out there as well for anybody. Don't let societal type of values or fucking ways of doing things make you feel some type of way, release your damn emotions, okay? But absolutely. Thank you, JD. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the abundance you sent my way today. Really means a lot. Thank you for that. It means a lot, dude. All right. Jumping back in, though, to our Scorpio. Let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Swords. Taking a look here at this overall energy, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Four of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Hierophant in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Empress in the reverse position. So having a look here in the next 24 hours for you, Scorpio, what I'm seeing here for you, Ace of Swords upright, Four of Swords showing up here as well. I definitely feel like this is a moment of clarity that many of you are getting, that it's time to kind of remove yourself from something. It could be about removing yourself from a person, like a relationship, removing yourself from a friendship, removing yourself from a working environment, whatever the case might be for you. I think that it's about having to remove yourself from something. Like, you're getting the clarity here with the Ace of Swords. It's like, I know this is what I have to do. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in the reverse showing up here for you. I think that not only is it the energy of detaching, but it's the energy sometimes of having to no longer commit or no longer be devoted to someone or something. So essentially, you're being called to not have to be able to commit to something anymore, because whatever it is, it's absolutely not a it's not, what is the word that I'm looking for? An obligation, It's not an obligation for you. And having a look at the outcome that's present here, we do have here the Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse here is one of those cards that represent that you don't want something to continue to grow, or you don't want something to continue going forward. So what I feel here for you, Scorpio, is you're basically in this energy in the next 24 hours where you just feel detached. You feel detached. You want to be detached, and you're getting the clarity to know that it's the right thing for you. It's the clarity of knowing that you're not obligated to somebody or something anymore, and it is the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to completely detach, because if you were to continue growing in this direction, it wouldn't be beneficial towards you or for you. So whether it's a relationship and realizing it's the time to walk away from this, because if I continue carrying out a future in this relationship with this person, it's not going to benefit me. It's not going to be good for me. Maybe for another group of Scorpios, it's like, I can't keep going forward in this career path because it's not the right thing for me. So whatever it is, I think you're realizing like the future wasn't a great one for you, and that it is time to pull back now from whatever it is you were invested in. And it's like, it's time to go ahead and move forward, So that's what I do see here for you. Do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And go, and to answer, by the way, some of the questions about people in the chat who were asking about like my vape and things of that nature. Honestly, haven't smoked. Combustible cigarettes. When it comes towards this is a jewel, by the way, which a lot of people gave shit for, especially they were like, oh, teens are, vaping this shit. Teens aren't vaping that shit. Teens are vaping this shit, okay? They're vaping all this flavored bullshit, which is what still gets sold. Meanwhile, there was a lawsuit on this, all right? This helped me quit cigarettes. And for people that are interested, it's really beneficial to switch to any kind of vaping product that you feel works for you, because it could work for anybody depending on whatever it is that is your vice. A lot of other people are like, well, you can microdose in things like mushrooms. It helps take away the desire to want to smoke and things of that nature. For me personally, it's a vice. It's an enjoyment of mine. Even though nicotine is very addictive, it is not something in my point in time in my life where I want to quit it yet. So if I don't have the want to do that, I'm not going to. But it is nice to have something like this where you're not getting the harmful effects of combustible cigarettes when you have something that is a lot better. Is it healthier? No. But is it something that is going to be as bad as an effect? Absolutely not. So I think it's important for people who are interested in making the switch to just try it out, see what you like. I do genuinely believe that vaping can help people quit smoking. I don't believe you should ever vape if you have never smoked a cigarette or any kind of nicotine in your entire life. There is absolutely no point to jump into something like that. But if you are a person who has been a smoker for many years and you want to quit, I very strongly do believe that vaping has the ability to help you quit and to move into a much less harmful type of way of smoking. So for harm reduction purposes, vaping is the way to go. All right, everybody. So I'm done with my rant over here. I've been definitely ranting a lot today and getting away from the zodiacs. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I hope I haven't been busting your butts. Jumping back into it, though, we did finish up all of our water signs. Moving on into the fire now. Or did we finish the fire yet? No, we didn't. So moving on into the fire now, we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarius, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the reverse. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look into your current energy. We do got here the Five of Cups, having a look at what you're dealing with. We do got here the Nine of Wands, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the King of Cups showing up here for you. So Sagittarius, coming into your next 24 hours, we do got here the Page of Wands in the reverse all the way to the Five of Cups. I think that while seeing the Five of Cups being a card that talks about being in a position where you're upset, going through some sort of grief, I feel like Page of Wands reverse showing up here as the overall energy is that it's saying that something here is not really the focal point. Like grief here isn't really the focal point of your life anymore. It seems like things are getting easier. It's like you're in that stage of grief, Sagittarius, where things are lightening up a little bit, where things are getting easier for you. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, though, you are dealing with the Nine of Wands. I'm sure there are still things that you're not ready to talk about. There's still things that you are holding back, but it does feel to me like on an emotional level for you, looking at the outcome being the King of Cups, it's getting a little bit better. You know, there are many different stages of grief, as everybody who's gone through some sort of grief knows. And when I say grief, it doesn't have to be grief in the retrospect of like somebody unfortunately physically passing, but it could be grief in the sense of like, how do I put this? Like you went through something traumatic, or you went through something that hurt, or you went through a breakup, or whatever the case might be here for you. So I do feel here for you, Sag, that moving into your next 24 hours, you're noticing things are getting easier. And it will continue to get easier day in and day out. You know, slow and steady wins the race, but the more that time passes by, the more that time goes on, it's going to be easier, to overcome the things in life that sucked or the things in life that hurt. And even though you might still have some things that you're holding back, you might still have some things that are bothering you and affecting you, over time, it will get better and it will continue to lighten up. So if you're a Sagittarius right now and you're noticing that like anything that you have been dealing with, any kind of grief you've been dealing with that's been very strong for the past while or the past couple months, it's like the more time is continuing to go on, the better you're going to be. And you're starting to see that and you're starting to feel that. And you're like, you know what? Like hearing that term, like everything does, move forward when time moves on, you will move on. It's absolutely right. And I think that you're happy that you're starting to feel better. And even if you're not inherently all the way perfect and feeling 10 times better in the way that you want to be, you're happy that you're starting to get better and that it's starting to get lighter and that it's starting to get easier. And it does, so things are lighting up here for you. Things are looking up here for you. And more as time passes on, the better it's going to be here for you. So I love that for you, Sag. And I'm happy for you. Just keep on keeping on, man. Shit does really get better. No matter how many times people want to say it doesn't, I promise you it does. No matter what situation we're going through, we live in a reality of duality. There is negative, there is positive, there is light, there is dark. No matter how dark and how negative you feel like you're trapped and stuck in, you're just getting closer and closer to the light. Because the thing is that if you feel like you're at rock bottom, you can't go further down from rock bottom, so you can only go up from there. If you're in a negative place in your life, you can only go up from there. So just know that it will get better for you over time. All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, jumping on in here to the air sign. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What messages do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on, baby? Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Libra, we got the Page of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome for you, Libra, we do have here the 9 of Wands. So Libra, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. 9 of Pentacles here all the way to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely seems to me that you're in a position of time right now where you're not interested in help from other people, kind of feeling the vibe of you wanting to do things all on your own. So this right now is I'm independent, I'm okay, I'm cool, calm, collected, I'm self-sufficient, and it's good to be that way, right? I think it's very awesome to be self-sufficient and to be okay and to be independent on that flow. But having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Page of Pentacles here is like you're putting in work right now, you're making investments, you know? But I think that with a 9 of Wands showing up as the outcome, there's definitely some things that maybe you do realize you can't do all on your own. And I think that sometimes is important too. I think sometimes it is important to know when to ask for help or to know when to reach out to people who can help you out and who can benefit you. I think that it's great to be independent, but it's also like there's no shame in saying, hey, I need a hand. You know, if you're a person and you're lifting 1,000 pounds of weight, okay. By the way, if you can lift 1,000 pounds, very impressive. But let's say you're lifting 1,000 pounds and it's literally about to fall on you and crush you. You know, there's no shame in asking the other people to help carry the weight, right? So I think it's important sometimes to realize that in life, no matter how independent we are, there is no shame sometimes to ask for help or ask for some sort of assistance if that's exactly what we need. Now, I'm not sure what Libra needs to hear this and why you need to hear it, but that is the message showing up here for you. So if you're a Libra right now and you have been quite independent and you have been doing what you had to do, but there's a part of you that does need to ask for help in some retrospect in your life, don't be afraid of this time now is the message to reach out and ask for help. And don't feel like there's any shame in that because asking for help at the end of the day is something that can really benefit you, you know? Vanessa says, every Libra I know hates asking for help. Try having a Libra as a father, okay? My dad is a Libra, love the fuck out of him. I love my father, man, he's awesome. But my dad is more of the, I will do everything myself, you know? I don't need anybody else's help, you know? I'm gonna do me, right? So I totally get that, Libra, but sometimes, you know, asking for help, man, really, really, really does help out. All right, everybody, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our Libras. All right, so we got all the air done, all the water done, all the fire done. Last but not least, we're gonna look into the Taurus, and we shall see what is up. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on with the Taurus gang? Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor. So you could be connecting with potentially an Aries for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the King of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here the 10 of Cups. And looking at the outcome for you, Taurian, we do have here the Hangman in the reverse position. So Taurus, setting foot into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We got here the Emperor followed up here with the King of Pents in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse is it's an interesting energy. It usually represents not feeling that grounded. It usually represents that you don't really feel like your energy is secure. So with the Emperor card showing up right here for the overall energy, I feel like that's something you're craving. You're craving security in some sense in your life. You could be craving more financial security. You could be craving more emotional security. You could be craving some, other sense of grounding that resonates to you. And having a look at what it is you're dealing with the 10 of Cups. So what's weird here for you, Taurian, is like, I don't understand it. I have something wonderful in my life that should make me feel secure, but I still don't. That is anxiety, my friend. That right there is, I think, the answer that maybe you need to hear. It's anxiety, my friend. Let's say I have great income. I have a great financial stability. I have a great job that makes me a lot of money, but I still find myself worried about money. That's anxiety. I'm in a great relationship. I'm in a great marriage. Me and my partner are amazing. We have great, amazing, beautiful children together, and we have a fantastic life we've built together. But I'm worried one day that it's all going to fall apart. Or I'm worried that my partner is going to cheat on me. Or I'm worried that, the person I've been married to for the last 25 years is just going to up out of my life one day and not love me. That is anxiety, my friend. Looking at the outcome that's present, Hangman reversed, it's time to let that shit go. It's time to let go. It's time to release this anxiety and this anxious energy that has been holding you back. So Taurus, in the next 24 hours, I think many of you are going to come to the conclusion of like, I should feel security, but I haven't felt it. And I think that the big reason why you haven't felt security is the reasoning that you've been anxious. And a lot of people are going to wonder, well, how do I let go of this anxiety? How do I release this anxiety? Most of the time, anxiety comes from the escape or the desire to escape the present moment. It is this energy of worry, this energy of fear. And the best way I've learned to combat anxiety is that when you feel those worries, when you feel those thoughts overpowering and overcoming you, is to kind of just allow it to happen. When you have a moment of anxiety, let the anxiety just pass through you. Accept the anxiety, invite it in. Because the more that you invite in this anxious energy, the more you will process it and let it go. The thing that usually makes us more anxious is when we fight it or when we try to run away from it, right? So when we're having a panic attack or an anxiety attack and we try to run away from the anxiety, usually the more anxious we feel. And if we try to fight it, the more anxious we feel as well. The best thing I learned with anxiety is to just let it pass. Let yourself tap into it, let the anxiety come and go. And once you go through that and you're okay again and you've recentered yourself, just be like, hey, that's what it was. It was just anxiety and that's all it was. And I'm okay and everything's okay and my life's okay and my life's secure and all is well. And even though this anxiety wanted to come up and fuck up some shit, I just dealt with it. I felt it for a moment. I let it pass through me and I can now reground myself and say, I'm okay and everything is okay. All right. So that's my best advice here for you, Taurian. Do take it how it resonates if it resonates to you. But y'all, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. Each and every single one of you are super appreciated. For everybody who's in the chat right now, if you could drop a like, that would be awesome. Definitely helps out with the algorithm. So if you can drop a like, that would be very cool of you. For everybody else that is new here, if you really enjoy this channel, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to never miss when I upload or when I go live. For everybody who sent in donations today, everybody, thank you. For those of you that have, thank you for your generosity. Really appreciate it. Helps out a lot more than y'all know. So thank you for your generosity. It really, really means a lot to me. A couple of updates coming up tomorrow. Fire signs will be out for mid-September 2022. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I will have your videos posted tomorrow for your mid-months. Feel free to check it out. They'll be uploaded on my channel. The last batch of zodiac signs, I believe, are the air signs. You guys will be out this week too. So just stay tuned. Whether or not you come out Thursday or Friday, I'll be getting your videos out too. So all of the signs will be done. But as far as what I do know for sure, Aries, Sag, Leo, you'll be uploaded tomorrow for mid-September. So go ahead and check it out when it's posted. I'll probably post it like anywhere between 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when all three of them will officially be out. So just stay tuned on the channel, lurk around or hit the notification bell to get your notifications. You'll see it uploaded tomorrow. All right, everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the heck out of you. I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday at that. Get yourself some lovely tacos today and enjoy yourself and have a fantastic one. Put some yummy food in your belly, live a little, enjoy, and thank you for being here, man. I love every single one of you so much. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.